a good note. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am to be here. So we just checked into Wilderness Lodge. We're staying in the Copper Creek Villas. If you guys don't know, I am a DVC owner and we stay at our DVC resorts almost every single time. We did drive last night though, so to save a buck and to save, you know, not using our points when we're gonna get in at 10, 11 o'clock at night, we stayed at a value resort. And last night we stayed at Disney's All-Star Music Resort and it was fabulous. It was awesome. I love the vibes. It was even better the next day just to walk around and see all the like immersion, all the theming, and then also too, if you guys didn't know, every section has different themes. And even at this resort, I mean, it's beautiful, very Wyoming-esque, but it has all the plants and like, you know, everything to make it look like you're in that area. So that was the same thing at the value resorts. There was all the different like Western themes and band themes, and it was so cool. The 3 Caballeros in the main pool, I just stole the cake. But we had just got here, we had just checked in. I was having a little bit of hard time with my Disney Experience app. Cast members were ready to help me out right away. I went in to let them know we are here. I wasn't able to start the check-in process on my phone, so they were able to help me with that. And I just happened to ask, she told me that our room was already ready, but I just happened to ask, is it by any chance possible that we would have gotten one of the new rooms, the new Murphy bed deluxe studio rooms? And she's like, I think so. So she went and checked. Sure enough, we did. A cast member stopped us in the hallway and said, do you guys need help? I said, yeah. I said, we've never actually been here. I said, is the elevator on the corner? He's like, yeah. He's like, what's your room number? And I showed him. He's like, you're the first people to stay in this room. I can't. And then on top of it, we get here, Imagineers come out of the room next door and they're just like, do you guys need any help? You're one of the first people, or you're the first people to even be up here. I'm sweating because it's so hot and I'm so excited. But like, this is just above and beyond. I just feel like Disney does such a great job of any opportunity to give someone a magical moment, any opportunity to make someone's experience extra special, whether it's your first time or your 100th time. They really try and capitalize on that, and I do believe that's my core. I really do. Not every experience is perfect, but I will tell you, anytime they can make it over the top, make a magical moment happen, they really try to, and I definitely am feeling that today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start you guys off with the room tour because it's amazing. And then I've already called Bell Services. They just happen to have people ready to come and bring our luggage already, so they'll be here any minute. And then I think we're gonna go head down to the pool and walk around. My husband is already obsessed. He's from Wyoming. And so this is a very mountainous, you know, Wyoming Jackson Hole themed resort, and it's beautiful. I cannot wait to show you. We are the first people to stay in these new rooms. We are the first one to stay in this room ever. There was just Imagineering coming out of the room right next door. And another one came out to tell us that this is going to be the first, like we're the first people to stay in here. I just took a sneak peek to look at this room and it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is the pixie dust of pixie dust. This is what dreams are made of. And this room is so gorgeous. So I'm gonna start from coming right out of the door, and you're gonna come in and you're gonna see a nice open plan here. You can see we have a nice big floor length mirror, and it is really nice because it opens up this whole space. I wanna say this is just storage. Yep, so this is just the closet. This is a deluxe studio, and it is a DVC room. So it's gonna be a little bit different than a typical resort room, but it is so beautiful, so beautiful. Here is going to be the kitchenette. So this is something that comes standard with DVC rooms, as they have a really nice microwave. It has a nice Keurig, and these are like upgraded. These are really nice, even compared to the Riviera. And then it has a nice big fridge, and this is an actual fridge. So like I said in yesterday's video, that typically the way you can tell the difference is because it doesn't have the glass front. But even if they do have the glass front, they'll say that they don't get that cold and they're just a cooler. This is an actual refrigerator. Has, I believe, some more storage down here. And this is a DVC touch as well. So you're gonna have your dish soaps, your hand towels, your paper towels. And if you ever need any more, they're happy to get that for you. You can just call down to guest services. More storage here. It has some plasticware. It has a bottle opener. It has a can opener and another towel. And the thing that I really like is that it has this storage. So this isn't a full gut remodel. This is the cabinetry and that are all what was here before. But having all of this storage, I really wish more DVC rooms would have this, because having food storage, we typically do go and bring food in, and it would help to have some good storage for it. Some more paperware for cold drinks, hot drinks, plates and bowls, and then your ice bucket is here, and then this is probably, I'm guessing, going to be some more storage. Oh no, the toaster's up here. So the toaster's up here, has a little bit more storage, and then all your coffee needs. And this is Joffrey's coffee, and it is really good. Usually these are my favorite. I really like those, even better than the pods. And this Keurig machine actually does both. So it does a typical Keurig style and then a traditional coffee maker. And then I want to bring you guys into the bathroom. This very much reminds me of Animal Kingdom Launch, as having just this big open space here. The counter space is really nice, and these countertops are beautiful. Coming from someone who just has been building an outdoor kitchen, I noticed these little details because I looked at all different types of stones, and this is a beautiful one. Really pretty, and you can kind of see the crystal flakes in here. This is a deluxe hotel, so it does have the H2O products. It has a lot of storage down here as well. Extra tissues, more towels, more storage, a trash can. That is one thing I noticed. I think it is missing a kitchen trash can, would normally be there, but they have the new style of trash cans for in here, and it's over here. So if you were looking for that, that's where that is. I'm guessing the hair dryer will be in here. More storage. I love that you can really settle in. Now this room specifically does not have a bathtub. I did know that come booking. I booked this style room, and it was last minute, but I got very lucky. So it has a nice big open space here, plenty of room to get changed to that, but then also the glass door with a beautiful shower. And it still has, just like we talked about yesterday, has the typical stuff. It doesn't say H2O anymore. This is now Disney's brand. But it's the exact same product, and it's really nice. It has the bath soap in here, and I love these. This is something typical with most rooms now, is they have the shower heads that come down. So even if you're needing a bathtub, or if your toddler can just stand up and use that, that does make it a lot easier. Has more towels than that here. And then let's go into the room. Look at how pretty this is. So subtle changes. The bed in that is still the same, but everything is really fresh and crisp. I love the decor in here. It already is set to 69. I appreciate that. A really big, nice nightstand. So if you looked at yesterday's in a value resort comparing to coming to a deluxe resort, you can see different size changes, and then even the width in here you can notice. Again, has lots of outlets, and they do now have a C outlet. The great thing about USB-Cs is that it is a much faster charge. It has your Hey Mickey, more storage in here, all really nice touches. Something I still love is that they kept all of the hard flooring instead of having carpet. It does have a little cozy feel with this, but usually these, like I never trip on, they keep them tucked down really well. And then again with this nightstand, exactly the same. I'm guessing a Bible. And then all of your storage needs will be in here. And just like our last resort, this nightstand is going to share with the Murphy bed. The Murphy bed is really nice. I'm curious if this goes up. Yep. So my kids love these tables because they can sit here and play and color, have a snack and watch a show. And then having these go up are really nice. I really love that touch. And then I'll show you the Murphy bed here in just a second, but then more storage in here. Has a nice dresser. I love all the different compartments. Instead of just having really big drawers, it has like these unique style drawers. My kids will love this. And then if you notice too, all of the different hardware is all different. And I think that is really a cute touch. So I love that. This is an adjoining room, so that's what that is. And then I want to give you guys another back look. It's a much bigger room, but it's so cozy and inviting. Even having an additional dining set, I think, is a really good touch. But let's go outside and see our view. So out here, you can see, I believe this is more of the quiet pool. I believe this is the Boulder Ridge building, and it is so pretty out here. Like, I just will love it. And so you can see the new resort. It's looking so nice. Like, I love this. I also don't like being on first floor. I will take any other room, any other floor besides first floor. And just to have it tucked away up here in the trees, it very much feels like you're in Wyoming. And if you're someone like my husband who is from Wyoming, this is very home for him. He is loving every bit of it, but very spacious. I love the 2 chairs. I'll stand back here so you can kind of see, but plenty of space, plenty of space in such a nice room. But let me know in the comments, would you be geeking out like I am right now to stay in this room? Because I'm kind of a child. I'm very giddy at the moment. So we just had some lunch over at Geyser Point, and we did the mobile order to go window, which is kind of nice. This is like the DVC like craft center, and then the Geyser Point is just right behind here, and the main pool is like right in front of me. They had a couple tables here, and they were in the shade, and it was kind of nice. We did get an umbrella. It's busy here, but not horrible. I had it was like the prime rib sandwich. It was pretty good. The au jus was actually, I think, one of the best parts. It was a really good au jus. I think we're gonna go jump at the pool and then hang out and then definitely pop into the gift shop. Ready for the evening. It's just after 4. It's like 4:03. And I figured I'd get ready now so we can head to dinner. We really didn't spend that much time at the pool, and we've been really chilling in the room, kind of taking it easy. It's kind of like that jet lag, right? Like we're not really jet lagged, but we were in the car all day yesterday. We're getting into vacation mindset, like vacation mode for sure. We're just chilling, right? So here's what we're gonna do. Our dinner reservation is not till like 7, but I thought it'd be a good opportunity because of our location. If we wanted to go out into the Disney worlds, the kids are like dying to see all the Disney things, get in the streetmosphere, the atmosphere, feel all the Disney feels, right? You feel it at the resort, but there's nothing like being by a park and familiar hotels and reminiscing of memories and shopping around. It's just part of the fun. So I think we're gonna go and take the boat. I don't know if the boat here goes just to Magic Kingdom. That's my inkling of what it is it goes just to Magic Kingdom and back. I think that'd be really fun. So I think we're gonna take the boat over there. And then if it doesn't go to the other resorts, I'll let you guys know. But my thought is then to take either a boat to the Grand Floridian or the Polynesian, kind of check out the best route. So I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to a cast member, but I figured we could pack a bag together. I picked out my like Donald and Daisy bag, and I'm like, that's exactly what I feel. But I'm on like black shorts, black tank top. I'm feeling all the black feels. And then I grabbed for these like Mickey balloon earrings, and then kind of like my black Mickey classic stuff. So Mickey's gonna be the man for tonight. There is a Mickey keychain. I was just saying I need a bag charm for this bag still. There's one in the gift shop and it's like the Mickey Mouse Club hat, you know? Thought that'd be really cute. So there is some rain in the radar, and we have not had our afternoon storm yet. So we're bringing our umbrellas. Just Blakely and I are bringing bags. The rest of the guys, they don't think they need a bag. So we're gonna bring our travel size. These are great. These straps actually come out to be like a bag. So if we needed to use it for more space inside our lounge flights, we can. But I could easily carry 4, but I just always split it up. I'm also gonna be bringing my backup battery. Fun fact, you can also connect this to your phone. I did it the other day and it worked really good for like an extra battery, but it's for my camera. In case we get overheated, I have just like my little travel fan. And then also too, this is my like necessities kit, right? So this is personal things, sunscreens, anti-nausea, Gold Bond, gum, blister band-aids, regular band-aids, band-aid or lens wipes. I have different medicines in here that I always bring. I'm gonna restock it, and then also gum, a little, if I can get it out here, a little travel deodorant just for a freshen up situation. This, no matter if I'm like running to the lobby, you know, to like go shopping a little bit, but I'll be down there for a while too, like going into a park, this bag goes everywhere with me, and they typically fit really nice in all my bags, so I never really have an issue. So that is a staple. That comes with me every single time. And then my wallet, I'll be bringing that. And then I have a hand sanitizer I still need to grab, and then my lip gloss that I put in my little front pouch here. So not a full park bag, but definitely to like hold us through the rest of the night. And then I still have some room for shopping to see some goods. That's kind of our thought. We could go around. Brody lost his magic band when we were on the Disney Dream in May, and then so we needed to find him a magic band. I've already done a little bit of shopping. I'll try and show you guys things along the way and not just have it like one big massive haul, because I feel like that gets overwhelming, and I like to see the goods as we go. So I will show you later tonight when we wrap up of all the things I've already bought. Just two little things. And then let's go have fun. Let's go see what kind of transportation we can go do. I really want to stay away from the buses. I really want to try. I mean, we can always do the monorail, which is fun. We can always walk, but while it's still warm, I think a boat would be really nice. So the boat does take you over to the parks, but after 3 o'clock, which of course now is after 3 o'clock, we can take the boat over to the Contemporary and then Fort Wilderness next door. So the Contemporary is fine because then we'll just go jump on the monorail, and then we'll end in the Contemporary tonight after dinner, and I'll see what time the boats end for the night, and then we'll be able to take the boats back home. So that would be ideal. If I have to take a bus, it's no big deal. It's just gonna be a little busier because we'll go over to Magic Kingdom, if that makes sense, and switch over. It's not a big deal. So I'll find this out for you guys, but look at how beautiful this is. Can you guys kind of see? It's really pretty. It's really pretty. I really like it here. And there's kind of like this dock that kind of brings you through like the Everglades. I mean, I wouldn't be walking down there, that's for sure. We made a pit stop, of course, at the merchandise shop. Jason didn't get to go in there earlier because he was having to run to the car. But I was telling him I needed a bag charm, and look at, we found the perfect bag charm. And then even too, I have my Mickey Mouse Club magic band on, so it's just the perfect vibe. I needed something for this bag and I could never find the right thing. So we're gonna go jump on the boat, enjoy this beautiful view, because this is, maybe hot take, this might be one of my favorite resorts. I really love it here.
This time of the year, I can't stop asking why I'm struggling to stay. It's a mystery why I'm here. I guess I'm just too tired of fighting. Would you say? As we're growing older, darling, understand it all. It's me that I'm fighting. Now that I see what is hiding underneath my skin, and I'm always sorry to bring you in my fall. Yeah, with my fall. Like this never end. We have to try and keep the mood up, stay. I know that sometimes we pretend love each other like we used to. But it's all good in the end. 'Cause as we're growing older, darling, our love is growing stronger. 'Cause it's me that I'm fighting now that I see what is hiding underneath my skin. And I'm always sorry to bring you with my fall. Yeah, it's me that I'm fighting now that I see what is hiding underneath my skin. And I'm always sorry to bring you with my fall. Oh, with my fall.
So we're just getting back to the room, and we had such a good night, like such a good night. It was really fun to just hop around to the different resorts. One note though, the only like frustration that just gets a little annoying, of course, is security. I'm very thankful for security, but can we be consistent on what they would like from us? I'm happy to do whatever you want, but when you tell me, hold the umbrella here, open the case here, and then put it in your pocket, and then do this, hold it up, I can't keep track. I'm happy to do whatever, but can we have some kind of consistency? That's the only thing. We were preparing for some rain tonight, and so each of us had an umbrella, and in the umbrella holder, or the umbrellas that I got, have these little cases. I would highly recommend them. If you didn't watch my pack and prep video, I also try and share in my pack and prep videos of like things that you don't think about, or maybe that'll be a little bit more unique. I feel like you can get packing list that's going to have every single essential you could possibly imagine on Etsy, on Pinterest, on YouTube, any kind of social media platform. I feel like you're going to find really good stuff. I always like to hear about stuff that's maybe a little bit more unique, or maybe something that I think is unique, or I have found something that might be a little bit more helpful, or that it has personally worked for us. I always share that in the pack and preps, and then I link everything that I can, just make it easy for you guys. But the cases I have, Blakely, can you hand me one of the umbrellas?
Where are they?
On the top left drawer here. They're great because they have a little case, and then the case has like a little strap. It's really handy. We all have our own color, so you can see I have this on the shortest setting for Blakely. But what's great about it is that the straps are adjustable, but then also it's a little case. So for like if we're all just like running out the door quick and we're not really bringing much and not bringing a bag or anything, these have straps so we can just pop them on our shoulder if we'd like, or hold on to them. But it's essentially just this little umbrella. So like size reference for my head, like they're perfect size, and they're hefty, but not that heavy. I would just recommend, if you're going into the parks and you might possibly get rain, I think this would have been easier for us tonight. The case seemed to be the issue. So just take it out of the case and have it in here. It still has like a little loop, and then hold it out in front of you. They can clearly see it's an umbrella. That's what always works for me, but apparently the case was confusing. I don't know. I'm happy to do whatever you need. I'm not trying to complain. But why security can we not be consistent? I don't understand. And every time we got on and off every time we were approaching to get on the monorail, you have to go through security again. So when we went to the Contemporary to get on the monorail, to go to the Polynesian, leaving the Polynesian to go to get back on, anytime you're getting on the monorail, you have to go through security again, because Magic Kingdom security is at like the TTC. Like it's outside, not at the TTC, but it's outside of the monorail area, if that kind of makes sense. So as soon as you get off the monorail, you're already past the security checkpoint. So every time you get through a hotel to get onto the monorail, you need to go through that security measure, which is great. But yeah, we went and did a little bit of shopping. We really didn't go crazy. The merch is good. I mean, I'm feeling all the things. I think have an obscene amount of merch. I mean, I'm trying to like be aware of what I buy and just buy the things that I'm just super obsessed with. One thing though is I think I showed you guys this earlier before we even left here. I'm like, I need
a bag charm for this. And so I use this bag a lot. You can still get it, I think, on Amazon and definitely on eBay. But I wanted just a cute little bag charm. And it has silver, like a dark gunmetal. And so I didn't want to go like gold or brass. So I did just this one and it worked perfect. I just think it was super perfect. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't that expensive. And then when we went to the gift shop earlier today after the pool, I just picked up our magnet and our ornament. I feel like they have gone through like a whole like refresh. So even from like, I mean, it's been a hot second since I was here last, but I feel like there's all this fresh new merch that's coming out and it's really, really good. I'm really liking the DVC stuff this year. So only Vacation Club members can purchase Vacation Club products. And so I thought this was really unique. It's a Vacation Club member magnet, but also says Copper Creek Villas and Cabins. And I just think it's super, super cute, super inexpensive, $14.99. I say it's inexpensive for a magnet. Yes, that's expensive. However, for like a little keepsake, I really do appreciate that you don't have to spend a ton of money to like, you don't have to buy like a $50 sweatshirt. Like if you just want to get like a little magnet and that's like your tchotchke, I think that's great. Also too, this, they have it taped up. But I'll show you definitely in the haul, but it's all of like the little characters and like the lumberjack theme, and it says Disney's Wilderness Lodge on here. And then what I do is I write the year of whenever we stay or go to that location. So I'll do like July, there you go. July 2025, and that's super, super fun. And then Blakely just brought this to me. We were in the Contemporary, and there was a DVC counter, and she saw this pin, and they gave her a pin, and I thought that was really, really sweet. And it's for the Disney's Polynesian and Moana too. Adorable. Good job, girlfriend. There was a couple more things. Like I said, some things I don't show you guys on the haul, so I thought that would be kind of fun to show you now. Blakely and Jason got matching swimsuits. I mean, you know, Tiana and her dad, I think very much Blakely and Jason are like that. Like, she's so close with her dad. They're just buds, and they're both very quick-witted and funny. But they got this cute little swimsuit. I love this swimsuit. I think it's so pretty. I'm half tempted to get it for myself. It was $24.99. I would say it runs pretty true to size. I did ask if she could try this on. She's in an 11-12, but I like things to get a little big because I want them to be able to last maybe a little bit longer, but still with the swimsuit be appropriate. And they said just as long as the tags and the sticker inside and everything is still on, if it doesn't fit, we can exchange it. And then Jason's the one that's finding the merch. Like, he's the one that's finding the good stuff. But when I tell you, these were pricey, but oh my gosh, like, you can tell their stuff is just such good quality. He loves their swim shirts. We bought the Disney Cruise Line sweatshirts. I think he bought his first swim shirt on the Disney Dream back in 2021, and he still wears it to this day, and it looks perfect. Like, it looks so good. But it's another swim shirt. I thought it was really cute. The color is so pretty, and then it's like a Spirit jersey, and it says Walt Disney World on the back, but I don't know what kind of fabric this is, but it is so soft. This was a little pricier, I believe. Let me see here. It was, $69.99. Luckily, though, with Disney Vacation Club and annual pass holders, you do get a 20% off discount, which I'm very thankful for, and we use every single time. I do know also if you have a Disney Chase Visa card, you get 10% off of purchases $50 or more, and we also have that too. And then we have these. They were $44.99, and I like these too. And the quality is so nice, and I think they work really well together. I think they pair together. But there's basically the Fab Five on here, and I love it. It's so tropical and fun. So great for the cruises, definitely investment pieces, but I really feel like we have figured out what works best for us and what lasts for us. I think I went through everything, yeah. But then we had to go get a sweet treat. I mean, not that we didn't have like the best dinner. I'll talk to you guys about that in a second, but I want to share this before it melts away. Blakely wanted pretzels. She wanted some pretzels. These are both, I think, exclusives to this resort. Oh, it got smashed a little. But it's a campfire cupcake. And did it say, it looks like the gray stuff on top, and then it's like some marshmallows and then chocolate inside. I mean, that's super rich, but the gray stuff is always the best. I got a Mickey bar. I don't think I'm going to need any more Mickey bars after this week because at least it'll hold me over a little bit because we are going to 3 private parties this week. If I didn't tell you guys, we're going to 3 private parties. We're going to a Typhoon Lagoon tomorrow. Then we're going to Hollywood Studios, and then we're going to Epcot. It is going to be like the most epic week ever. Like, if I could tell you to do Disney one way, try and do it like we're doing and schedule it to where there's like private parties like during the week, and you don't have to go. Like, we passed Magic Kingdom today, and it was like busy, and you can tell people are just sweaty, and it was packed. I'm like, no thanks, no thanks. I'll do this way. This is Jason's favorite. This is his jam right here. He loves the brownies. He loves the brownies. He doesn't like things too rich. I can see he'll probably say that cupcake is too rich for him, but he'll devour this. Like, this is his favorite. And then anything Mickey shaped, I think it's great. Okay, so dinner. Jason, is that our favorite restaurant?
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's our favorite restaurant on property. And it's not even that, like, it's like Victoria and Albert's quality or anything. It's just so flipping good. Like, can you put this in the freezer for me?
Yes. There's no freezer. That's a freezer.
There isn't a freezer in there? Okay, I didn't think so. So our waiter was Teddy. He was fabulous. He was so good. And then I was asking him for recommendations. And I was asking about the Top of the World Lounge because we had never gone up there until tonight. And it was so good. He just had so much information, and you can tell like he's so passionate about his job, and he's so good at it, and he just knows his stuff. And that is a consistent thing every single time we go to Steakhouse 71. It's just quality. The food is quality. I don't feel like we're eating, if it's one thing to have like quick service every single day, but try and at least book one dinner. I think for what you get, it's very underpriced considering for Disney. I think it's a very good price, right, Jace? Would you say?
Yeah, it was like going to a normal restaurant.
Yeah, like it's going to like a normal restaurant at home. I don't remember how much my filet was or anything, but you can go on the My Disney Experience app and look at the entire menu. The prices. How much was it? $41. I had a filet. I had the au gratin potatoes, right? And it was so good. And then you buy the steak sauce flight for $6, or the sauce flight, and it comes with 5 different sauces, and they're so good. That's like half the experience. Jason had the pork chop for the first time though, and he said like that is going to be really hard to not get anymore. We always used to get the filet, and now he is obsessed with that pork chop, and it was very good. Was there like a buttery sauce or something on top?
It was seared in like a Dijon
Oh yeah, Dijon mustard. But you didn't really taste the mustard. It didn't have the spice. Yeah, it just gave it more flavor. And it's just so good. And then what else? The kids, Brody got the steak, the kids' steak, and then they have fries there. And there's more on their menu than what it says. That's almost every single restaurant. And it's not even that it's like a hidden menu item. It's just they want to be able to cater to whoever. So if you have literally a kid that won't only eat chicken nuggets and french fries, they have that. Even though it's not on the menu, they have that. That's what my child got. That's what Blakely got. She got the chicken nuggets and she got mac and cheese. And then they always get their second side that they can get is the sundae. And it's like a create your own sundae. And it has hot fudge and vanilla bean ice cream. And then Mickey sprinkles, like confetti sprinkles. And then chocolate chips. Yeah, chocolate chips. And they love it. They literally love it. It's so good. And then we got done there at like 8:30, 8:45, something like that. And then we're like, you know what? We don't really want to like stay and watch fireworks. And 2, we're really trying to prioritize doing different stuff this time. And I feel like we're doing a really good job. I mean, this trip has been a lot of firsts already, even though like we went to a place that we go every single time and we are considering going again on Friday. But it's literally just trying to get out of your box. And we went to the Villains Lounge, which I'm sorry, you can only go if you're Disney Vacation Club direct owners. I don't even think if you bought resale, you can go. I think it's direct only. I don't think you get anything now with resale. If you guys are resale or have resale contracts with Disney Vacation Club, let me know in the comments down below. Also, to let me know what you think of that. Because it's very intriguing to me. Now that we own direct and we already have all the perks, like what's a resale contract look like? I'm very, very curious. But it was so great. We had this 7-layer cake. We went up there for dessert because Jason and I didn't have dessert. And so we went up there for dessert, and it was So good. I went on the balcony because it was like the most beautiful sunset. Did you guys see that? Like it was gorgeous, like, gorgeous. And just to like have it over the water and the park and even just like the lights in the parking lot, like it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. I FaceTimed my mom. So by the time I got back to the table, the cake was already like, they were like, can we have a little more of that? And I'm like, I just served us. Like, what happened? So it was very good. And there was literally there was five flavors. There was 5 different flavors, and the bottom base was like a toffee crunch something. And then the shell, and like I said earlier, Jason is not a rich chocolate person. Like he doesn't like too sweet of things, super rich. It was you would think it would be very rich. It wasn't. Because even like the outside crunchy shell was like so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. And it wasn't, I was really thinking it was going to be really, really themed villains, you know, because it's supposed to be a villain's lair. It was just a touch, but it was very, I just keep wanting to say bougie. It was very good. Like it was very, very good. I would highly recommend. But if you guys are coming to Walt Disney World, take my advice for one thing. Very family friendly. Don't worry about like coming from the parks and you've been sweating all day. You're going to have great service at Steakhouse 71. Check out Teddy. He's awesome. Jason's the exact same thing. He calls it Steakhouse A71 or A1 or something like that. He always jokes that he's got this little nickname for it, but it's the first reservation before parks and everything else. It's the first reservation we make every single time. But I think I'm going to call it for tonight. Did I talk about anything else? Did I miss anything else for you guys? It was such a good day though. We needed a day to chill because we're coming off of so much, not even like stress, but like so much construction. We've had so much going on our like personal lives in the sense of like so much going on in the house and then all this construction and then the pool construction. The pool construction is fairly easy because we've kind of been there, done that before, and our pool builders are great. They're absolutely awesome. If you ever are in the Houston area and you need contractors, let me know because I can give you some really good ones. But yeah, it was nice to just have a day, but the kids are like chomping at the bit. Like, can we go to Disney Springs? Like, it's still early, Mom. Like, that's the usual. Dad wants to go back to the resort, and then they con Mom into like going to Disney Springs, like walking around for the rest of the night. But we're definitely going to call it. We're going to just chill tonight. And then tomorrow, we have a really fun day. We're going to go to Disney Springs and go shopping and do all the little things during the day tomorrow. And then we're going to go have lunch there. And then we're thinking we might go back there for dinner. We haven't quite decided, but we keep saying Polite Pig and Chicken Guy. Those are the places that we keep popping into our heads that we're kind of craving. And we haven't had either of them in like a hot second. So I think that'll be really good. And then we have our private party at Typhoon Lagoon. And if you're curious of like what the theming of that would be like, go on Disney Plus. And I think, is it Rex's bubble bath party? What is that? What is that Disney short? Or do you guys, you know?
Party Rex?
Party Rex, maybe? Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's something like that. And it's like, Rex has, like, Rager, like, bubble bath, like, with, like, neon lights and music and everything. That's essentially the
theme.
theme.
And overflows to house?
Yes, and it's so cool.
It's very funny.
It's really a funny short, but that's kind of the theme. And then there's characters in that still, too. So still all you can eat Mickey bars, pop, water, juice, all the things. And then, I mean, there's like no one in line for like the slides and the rides and stuff like that. Crush and Gusher. And we haven't been there in a hot second. We haven't been there since we had Morgan in our cabana. And that was a really, really, really cool vlog because Morgan like spilled the beans and shared everything. That was a really cool day. But I don't think we're doing a cabana or anything for tomorrow night. I think we're just gonna really enjoy the party, and I'm gonna try and bring you guys along as much as I possibly can. I of course did not bring the GoPro, and I of course not only did I forget the sleeve for our phone, so I need to buy one. I saw one at the resort. Oh, another thing I forgot was our pins. Literally every single pin. So we keep finding all these pin boards. We even found one that Blakely's been collecting, and she didn't find a pin that she wanted to trade, and so
Because there's a 6-pack that I really like.
yes, but you want to keep them all, don't you? Yeah. So we'll see when we go to Disney. Okay.
I'm gonna trade.
Okay, hold on. So we'll see when we go to Disney Springs tomorrow and see what we find. But I'm definitely gonna leave you here because I've been chatting for how long here? I got 19 minutes. oh Lord. I'm sure you guys are not seeing 19 minutes full of me cutting or talking and being chitty chatty. I'm probably cutting some of myself out by this time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let's do a castle. Let's do another castle at the end of the comments. If you guys watched it here this long, I appreciate you. You guys are my people. You guys are always like my cheerleaders who cheer me on, and I just appreciate you so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I know the videos are coming out probably a little slow for you, but I'm trying to hurry it up, but be patient with me because we've had a little bit of stuff going on. It's been very hectic, but thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and give it a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.